Different colors, same comfort, same look. And if you love Vince Camuto and if you love quality, you're gonna love our today's special. So Vince Camuto brings us the ornamented slide sandal. So this is gonna be your first sandal of the spring season, okay? And like we said, March starts on Saturday. it's here, spring is on the way, and you wanna be ready. And you wanna be ready in a way that's chic, that's stylish, that's comfortable, that's beautiful and long lasting, and you've got it all in this today's special. The shipping is free, we've got it on FlexPay. Comparably, you'd be paying almost $120 for the exact same type and look in this sandal. And I want to show you all of the colors because that's going to be your hardest part is choosing because they're all so good. We've got them for you in black, and this is black leather. Do you see that? I love the gold ornament that you've got there. This one is
show the heels while you're going through the colors too. Amazing. Just because the heels are different with each pair.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned it. Casey Salino is joining us. Casey, welcome, welcome.
Thanks for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
And I love this
shoe, these colors. Let's take them on a color tour.
Let's do it. Let's kind of I'm going to turn it this way so that you can see that heel. Do you see architectural?
So that's a stacked heel on that one.
Heel all over black, and then you've got the gold ornamentation on top. Let's show you the white. Can you see that one? And this one is called Bianco leather, and we have 840 left in the white. With that silver ornamentation, and look at that heel too.
So
that's
the
a wrapped
heel
heel.
Is covered. Yes, it's a wrapped leather heel, 100% genuine leather.
Oh my goodness! Next to that, we've got the natural raffia. Ooh, I love. And this one is wrapped as well in that raffia, so you can see it is so beautiful.
And
most
it's not
popular.
Printed because I know I saw a question like that. It's actually textured.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that.
Feel the grain in it. Isn't that beautiful?
I'm glad you mentioned that. Okay, so and this is you can see why it's been very popular today. That one is the natural raffia. The gold, I love the gold, but you did something different on this heel.
I know, look at that wood grain heel.
Oh my gosh.
Perfection.
Yes.
I know, that's why I was like, we have to go through the colors, but show the heel because they're different.
Yes, I've never seen anything like this.
We're keeping you on your toes, and you saved one of the best for last.
We're gonna do the stripes. So that one is the sapphire stripe. That's the one that I'm wearing, but look at that heel. And that's a
like
roped
a
raffia?
jute wrapped heel.
Yes.
Isn't that stunning? Oh, I just love it.
So, and then you're going to see the stripe next to that. It's called the rose stripe.
So we have the red rose stripe, and beautiful.
Beautiful.
I mean,
look at
this
that.
is screaming nautical holidays. I love getting some new things for like Memorial Day and July. And I just always been a stripe girl. It's so fun, but they're really fun. And this is like the perfect price. You know, a little bit of girl math. This is like when you buy your basic and then you buy a pop.
This is why you do it too.
Yes.
Because you're wearing it with everything. It's the heel height. Not only is it beautiful, but it's 1 1/4 inches. So you're not feeling like you're walking around in a high heel.
That's great. And what's wild about it is, I don't know about you, but it looks like higher than it is. I feel like it gives the illusion of at least 2 inches. It's only 1.5 inches, and that is the perfect sweet spot, like to take the pressure off your back. You stand a little taller. And it just, I don't know, I like to say this is like confidence in a bottle, right? Like you put this on and you immediately feel polished, sophisticated, put together, elevated, all the words that we always want to emulate, but sometimes it's just we don't have the energy.
Yes.
Today we don't have the effort, but our accessories can give us that feeling without having to put so much additional work into getting ready.
That's right, and that's what you're getting right here. We've got them for you in medium and wide widths. We start with 5.5, we go to size 12, and the mediums, and then in the wides, we start with size 6.5 and go to size 12. So something for every body. And when it comes to, let's talk about this upper first off, because it's like this wrapped or gathered upper.
Isn't that beautiful? It's like a twist knot detail. I love it. I feel as though it's like if you were wrapping a present for somebody and you went to do like a bow knot in the front. It is like that. Oh, and you're showing one of my favorite things about this. It's 100% lined on the inside, and it's not lined with a thin piece of material. That's cushion, that's padding. So you have padding under the buckle detail, so as you're walking around, there's nothing pushing against the top of your foot. But then we have to show the padding on this footbed. You have to feel that. That is cloud-like cushion under your heel, down to right before the toes end. So you get that nice, you know, Vince Camuto is known for their foam padding, and this is that cloud-like feeling, which a lot of sandals don't have.
That's right.
You know,
it's so funny. Like even last summer, sort of the sandal of the summer, you were seeing them everywhere, and they were so flat. And they were so hard, and they did not have cushioning. And I was wondering, why was everybody, like, why did that one go viral when you could have
out of it? I feel like you like can't stay in it. I always say, like, if that light turns green and you need to walk across that street, like, best be nervous, okay? It will come off. A shoe like this is like a security blanket for your foot. It feels like it gives your foot a warm hug ever so gently, but it's magical because it stays in place. There is no stressing the toes out, trying to claw onto the front of the shoe. I know we've all had shoes like that in our closet. This is not like that. You will not get any toe pain because you are not clawing like a tiger. It really just holds your foot in place, and it accentuates the best part of the foot. You know, so many women can be self-conscious about their little picky toes sneaking out of, like, you know, sandals that we used to have, or a bunion on the other side. All you need for this shoe is a pedicure.
That's
right, like that's it. Treat yourself to a pedicure and a new shoe, and it just gives it that additional confidence that we're always looking for, because not only will you feel confident in it, but you know that you can trust it because it's going to work within your wardrobe and just make everything look a little bit better.
And that's what this is about. And when you're looking for that sandal that you are going to wear all the time and you are going to kind of dress around it and take it on vacation, you want to know that you're comfortable on that vacation. So that's why I like that Vince Camuto has created these as just an easy slide in and go. And like you said, all you need to do is bring the pedicure. That's it.
That is it.
Yes.
I love that. It also is a slimming effect. And people are like, well, why? And it's the same effect you get if you want to wear like a V-neck shirt. It brings the eye down, it elongates the frame, and it does the same on the foot. And why I call that out is especially for people who have larger feet. Some people say, oh, I don't like sandals because they make my feet look larger. Not this. This is perfect for larger feet. It brings the eye down. It gives it a narrowing feeling. It gives it a more feminine feeling, which I think it makes every foot look pretty.
I think so too. And you're looking right here at the rose stripe, rose on rosy, the rose stripe. And I love this. And if you're thinking, well, I don't have anything like that, and I don't know if I would get a lot of wear out of it, think of the stripe as and the rose as a neutral. So yes, you can wear it in a lot of ways. So just so you know that, all right? And you'll see that rose stripe. You also have the matching handbag. Did we mention Vince Camuto brought matching handbags? She's got on the Nina Leonard dress. She wrapped a scarf around. She's got on a Vince Camuto hat. This is what I call maximizing and accessorizing. That's what you do, right? And she was dressed in no time flat. And she looks amazing, and she feels comfortable. That's what it's about when you're finding your pieces.
Yes, and that's, you know, one of my favorite things about transitioning to warmer weather is the effortless way that we can get dressed. We don't need all these layers to look stylish. All we need is a few easy accessories, but you need the right accessories. These are the accessories that you know you have a weekend trip, you pack them. You're going away for the day, you pack them. You know, you're going away for a week on a cruise, you pack them because they really work from the day, right now, I mean, it's still early in the day, all the way to the evening. Whether you're brunching or lunching or heading out for dinner and dancing, these are the accessories that are going to take you all the way through those activities.
And I'm glad you mentioned that too, because if you're looking there at the gold and you're thinking wedding reception, You can actually, Dan, these are not falling off your feet because of the way that they are kind of encompassing the whole front of your foot,
Yes.
not just the toes.
Exactly, and that's also why they're very comfortable, because there's no like little straps that are going to dig in that could create, you know, basically an injury, a blister. That doesn't exist with a shoe like this. It really feels almost like you put a sock on and it holds your foot in place.
Yes.
Which is so great. I also love the architectural heel. It's a nice oval shape. It reminds you of like the holidays coming up with Easter and Mother's Day. But we want to get outside in the warmer weather. And this is the shoe that you can do it in. Because you have that nice large strike surface, you don't have to be worrying about where you're walking. You don't have to be worrying about curbs or gravel or grates or grass, because you won't be falling in any of those. So graduations, they're appropriate. Weddings, they're appropriate. Right? And I just love that. I don't want to have to worry about, you know, falling into the grass or, you know, if you're at a golf course per se, like you can be comfortable. Get out your car and do not have to worry about the rest.
I love that you mentioned that, because I hadn't even thought about like graduations that are a lot of times on a field and they're hot. And you're already a little bit, you know, maybe on edge, and then you have to walk up bleachers. You've got on a shoe that's so comfortable no matter what, no matter what you're wearing. From a skirt to jeans to a dress to, you know, kind of fully dressed up. You literally slip your foot in and you're done. You don't have to think about, am I gonna be comfortable? How long am I walking? How long am I gonna have to stand? Because you've got that amazing architectural heel that gives you like full, even though you're in a heel, you still feel really stable to the ground, which is fantastic. So whether it's the stripes, either in the rose color or the sapphire color, or if you want that Bianco leather, which is the white leather, or the natural raffia, which everybody is shopping for, maybe you want to go for the black leather, we've got that for you as well, or the gold. This is your time to pick these up. And, you know, Casey, as we're seeing all the different ways the girls are styled and things, this is what we're in for in the next few weeks.
That's exactly what we're in for. And this is the perfect time to get something. You want to continue wearing your favorite workhorse pieces in your wardrobe, your favorite denim and your slacks and your dresses. But we want to start transitioning our footwear, because the best way to transition into your next season is by your accessories. That is the key to success, is changing out your accessories. What's great about this is not too open. It's not like a strappy sandal that you have to wait until it gets hot for. This is the type that you transition. Another thing that makes this the MVP of, you know, spring and summer is the fact that it goes with all silhouettes. So from a short mini to a longer and length dress to a wide leg trouser that you have on, to a boot cut denim. Like these work because it's not wimpy. It has enough substance to it. It has enough weight to it.
Very true, very true. You've got coverage on your feet, as you can see right there. So you don't have to worry about, oh, but my feet, I don't like to show them because I have a bunion or I have funny looking toes. All you basically see are your toenails at the top. You're gonna see the color of your pedicure, and everything else is covered and secure. So even when we walked over, I didn't feel like, oh, I've got to hold my shoes on my feet.
There's no tiger
gripping.
about
that. No, there's no, nothing like
and
that.
I love that, because I don't, you know, I'm sure we've all had sandals like that, and then you get like toe cramps. Like that's what's so nice about this. It's like a security blanket without having to buckle and strap and seatbelt yourself in, but it holds your foot in place.
Yes, absolutely. I love that a lot of you are taking advantage of this first spring sandal of the season. Some of you are saying, wait a minute, my spring break is coming up in 2.5 weeks. I need those now. Very smart. Go ahead and do it. Shop on hsn.com. I like to use the app because it's on my phone. You can use the QR code as well, because and then you can go ahead and get your today's special. The fact that we've got them in medium and wide widths, we've got all sizes, including half sizes. You're looking at Vince Camuto, the same national brand that you see in high-end department stores, and you've got something that we're gonna deliver straight to you, and you're gonna have a chance to get and wear and enjoy. The handbag that you see Rosie carrying is a perfect match, and we're gonna get to that in just a few minutes. We'll have a full presentation. But this is what you're going to enjoy slipping into and what you think about. Think about your sandals from last season or last year. Maybe it's time to get rid of them, because some sandals don't really last longer than a season, right?
No, sandals do get worn. You have to look at the front toe of it. And there's nothing worse than like ripping apart your outfit when the accessories look old and dingy.
Yes.
This is the time where you really need to replace something. But I also love, if I am gonna replace something, I wanna replace something that is not a one-time wear. I want to replace it with something that I'm going to wear all season long. It's like my signature look, right?
Very true.
And you're just like updating your tops or switching out a print with a dress. You can also have a ton of fun with this. So don't feel like you can't mix materials, mix prints. Add some leopard on with back to the stripe, right? Add some floral prints. You can have a ton of fun with this. And I love mixing all the textures, at least. Like right now we have this great lace detail with this fringe. Like, that's a great way to add it in. Give your black some pizzazz as well.
Absolutely, and you can see if it's going to be a dressier occasion, if it's going to be maybe that you are invited somewhere and you're thinking, I'm going to be on my feet, I need to look good, I don't want anything that's going to take away from my outfit. These are the sandals that you slip on and you can feel confident in, and that's the main thing, is that you've got something that not only is it a great look, but it's a great feel, and it's gonna go a long way in your wardrobe. So I wanna show you all the colors again. We've got them for you in black. So the black leather is the one you see right here. And you're seeing that beautiful gold there. We've got the Bianco leather, so this is the white one if you wanted white. You'll notice this one is the only one that's silver.
Yes, that's the only one that's silver.
Very nice. So if that's what you were looking for, then go ahead and pick those up. And they're leather, so if they get dirty, they're leather. You clean them like you'll clean leather, right?
With the white particularly, I take a Mr. Clean sponge, done.
And that's
or
it.
even just like water and a paper towel, comes right off.
This is good. Everyone's loving the natural raffia. And when I look at this, and it's even on that wrapped heel, and it's textured, this is not a print on. So you feel quality. So now you understand why the comparable retail value on these is over $119. That's big. Next to that, we've got the gold. I love this gold, and I love the heel detail. So you've got a lot of like glam and natural at the same time.
So beautiful together.
For sure. Then you've got the two stripe options, either the sapphire stripe with the wrapped jute heel, or the rose stripe. And it's a red, right?
It's a red,
rose, but it's
this is your classic, beautiful nautical red.
Yes.
And, you know, we've been talking a lot about trends that we're seeing. One is like, you know, cottage chic, preppy, classics, back to back to your like understated styles. It's not all about this lace-up detail anymore. Not all these buckles. This is that perfect item that not only is it going to be easy to put in your wardrobe, but you're going to want to wear every day. This is something you like want to jump out of bed because you know you have the perfect shoe. You know you can run errands. You know you can go to a meeting. You know you can go out to dinner or have drinks with a friend at night. And I love that it takes that guesswork. It makes it just easier. We want to have fun. We want to be outdoors. We don't want to stress over our shoes or our outfit. And my goodness, beauty should not equal pain, right?
No, not anymore.
And this is the shoe that not only gives it a statement, makes it fashionable, looks sophisticated, but you know you are also following it with comfort details. So you have that cloud-like foam footbed. You have the padding, the very substantial padding under the buckle detail. And then I also want to talk about how soft the upper is, because maybe on camera you cannot tell how pliable it is. So if we look at, like, perfect, the white right here. Look how soft. It is buttery. I mean, you just want to, like, it could be a pillow, right? So it is not hard, because I was reading comments, people are like, well, does it move with you? It absolutely moves with you. It's gentle. And again, I'm going to show you this buckle detail. I'm going to turn this around. All lined. Look at this. This is a whole thing of padding on the upper area that is completely lined. So none of it is touching your foot. And it moves you as you walk. It flexes with you to give you that great padding detail. Look at that.
Look at that. These shoes are really great. They really are. And the fact that you're getting them home for $23 and change is a steal. I'm telling you that. Especially if you're looking there at the white, which is called Bianco leather. We brought in the fewest of those.
We did.
And so I know for you, it might still be cold outside. You're not really thinking about spring, but you want these. And when you decide to get them, you're going to get them in white. If you wait too long, the white's going to be gone in your size.
So let's talk about that too, because this has actually been happening to me. I wait too long. I'm on the East Coast, so it's a little colder longer. But even this week, the weather started to turn. And when the weather turns, I cannot wait to start transitioning. It is like a party going on in my closet, okay? It just gives us something to look forward to. And there's nothing better than getting something. But if you wait too long, you know, brands don't have the same quantity. They don't produce the same quantity. I can never get my size. Another thing that is really different for the Vince Camuto brand with the HSN customer is that we have medium and wide widths. That is, you're not going to go to department stores or online and find medium and wide width and sandals across so many brands. This is exclusive for you right here today. So that is amazing that you also get whole and half sizes, all the way down to 5.5. That we don't do for all of our sandals.
Yes.
So this is your time to get it while it's hot. Get your size, get your medium and wide widths. And that is so important because that doesn't happen other places. I do want to go over the sizing of these, and I would love to know what you're in. So I am my true to size. I'm a size 7.5, and I've always been a medium classic width. And I feel great. I feel like it really fits perfect. I have that wiggle room. I love it. I know if some people are on the cusp because it's a covered, they like to go up, but what are you wearing?
Well, in flats I'll wear, or in lower heel I'll wear a 9.5. Today I'm wearing a 10 because we didn't have a 9.5.
We don't have half sizes for samples.
So if you're looking at mine saying they look a little big on me, it's because my size would be a 9.5. Okay, and I think those would have been perfect for me.
And are you a medium width?
Yes, and medium width, and they feel good. They're not tight. They're not uncomfortable. My foot is not sliding. My foot doesn't feel restricted in any way. So definitely order your size, but if you lean up a little bit, then go with that next half size up.
Same thing we would say in boots, right? If you're between a 7, 7.5, go with the 7.5.
Yes.
I am always a 7.5, and this fits like a glove. I love it. But it's also amazing that we have the wide width opportunity because people sometimes swell in the summer, right? As it gets warmer. So if you do swell, I'm just so happy that we have an opportunity to get that wide width because so many brands and sandals don't ever have that as an option.
Very true, and we've got it for you now. As of today's special, you're not spending almost $120 out in the stores. Even our regular price is going to be closer to $100, but you can get them now, $69.99. Get them on FlexPay for $23 and change. Black leather, Bianco leather is the white. We've got gold, natural raffia, everybody's shopping for. And then the two stripes, the rose stripe and the sapphire stripe. Now, let's say you get them home and you love them, but you say, I wish I'd gotten a different size, or I should have gotten a different color. We do free exchange.